there, it's the Revenate here. This is a new video on Verdun. This time I'm going to actually change up a little bit. I'm going to actually talk about the game a little bit. This game is actually that I played earlier on tonight. It's actually a very difficult game because there was actually quite a lot of good people on the server, and it was difficult to secure first place on the game. You can watch this in the background. We'll just have a little talk about the game. This is Verdun. This is currently in beta at the moment. It's actually been green-lighted by Steam, so hopefully we'll see it on Steam a little bit, which will bring some improvements to the friend system, as well as patching the game, because there is some bugs in the game as at the moment. I found when I tried to go from 0.91 to 0.94, I had to reinstall, I had to re-download the standalone code of that. But that will get improved, I no doubt, very shortly. They are bringing updates out quite fairly regularly on this game. As well as you can also play this game in the browser, which makes that good for if you don't have a gaming PC, or have like a medium PC. You can play it on a laptop, stuff like that. So if you're not at home, if you're a bit bored, you can just jump right in and just play it in your browser, which I think is pretty good. You pick up from there. So pretty much in a lot of probably videos, you see people's PC names, their computer names and stuff like that, because people don't actually change their name in the actual game. So you see like Tom PC or Sony Vegas PC and other things like that, which is quite funny sometimes on that. The game is only 800 meg download for the standalone version, which is pretty small for a game. Most of this is cloud-based gaming, so most of this stuff was actually on cloud and other things like that. The graphics look pretty good. I can't really expect very much from a game that's only about 800 meg, so people think, oh, graphics not that bad. Top setting for this game is actually called Beautiful, so it's actually on Beautiful as at the moment. Still seeing people comment on some of the videos saying it looks like a bad Call of Duty. It's designed on how to feature gameplay, as well as trying to give that realistic experience of what it was like in battle. But this is a free-for-all type game. I found a couple of things that seems to be a bit frustrating on the game. One of the things was with the spawning points. When you spawn, sometimes you can spawn in the same place as someone else, so you either spawn in front of them or behind them, which I find is a little bit annoying, because if someone spawns in front of you, you're just going to shoot them. If you spawn behind you, they're just going to get you, and you need to spread it across the map. These maps seem to be pretty big, but people only play in small sectors of the map, which maybe need to increase the distance, or maybe the way that people are spawning. Another thing that I found is sometimes you can get attached to like the wall or a corner or a tree or anything like that, which previously on the video you probably just gone past that. Someone actually got stuck to a tree, just like literally stuck like glue, and he couldn't move from it, and I put him out of his misery technically by shooting him. But sometimes that happens, but I would think the developers would really want that, and that will be one of the things they'll improve. Sort of like the boundaries between the trees, the proximity of the tree to where the player is. I should imagine that will be changed very quickly on that. Another thing I like to see is probably maybe a little single player game, possibly. Whether they're going to put that in or not, I'm not sure, but I think that would be quite good. Have it's like a single player type game on this, maybe a couple of missions or something like that. Multiplayer does give a sort of experience, because you're not playing against AI or anything like that, but maybe something small in there, maybe to look towards the future. But definitely for multiplayer, it's top notch. This game, I find it quite quirky. I found it really good to pick up. There's not too much. It's really just a W shift control C type game. B for obviously to use bayonet. So the keys are not. You don't really need much key binding in this game, unlike some other games like Arma 3 and other type games that have more buttons, more functions, such as simulator games and stuff like that. So you don't really need that, which is quite good. So just easy to pick up. That's why they made that simple, because obviously people on laptops that are going to play the Flash player version of the game just in their browser will obviously struggle if they have loads of keys, because it looks like it's just a quick pick up and play type of game. This was a free-for-all match that I played here. There is another type of gameplay, which is squad play. You can create your own squads in that, which looks pretty good, so you can get your friends in there as well. The friend system in the game looks a little bit flawed at the moment on the standalone version, but I believe in the actual Flash version, it's a little bit better. You can actually search for people, but we're still waiting for a little bit more release on that. But you can add friends through. If you go into the menu and click on their face, you can add them as a friend. That will turn green. I'll also mention a bit about squad play. Squad play. You've basically got 4 squads on there. You've got 4 players per squad. You've got one who's a corporal who runs a Luger, like a pistol. You've got another one who's a rifleman, and he's just got a rifle. You've got a machine gunner who's got like a sort of like a type early First World War submachine gun, which you can get a couple of kills on it, so you can actually mount it onto the stands. Bear the trench up so people look over, so you've got the bits there which is on the left of the game there, so you can actually mount it on there and pop a couple of shots off and then move it quickly. You've also got a grenadier for grenades, so the grenadier can just throw around a couple of grenades as well. So you get that effective explosions as well. I haven't played much of squad play. I'm hoping to make that'll probably be another video on that one. Play with hopefully Steve OC and Sai as well. We've been playing this game pretty mentally. I've introduced them to the game as well. I also found the same as what I have, a bit quirky. It's just a pick up and go type game. Not much learning really involved in it, but you do. I think the only learning curve is to keep moving. Once we stand there for a brief second to scout, see if we can get a quick shot off at someone at a distance. But mostly it's like kind of upfront gameplay. Because if you do, what I found is if you do sort of like try and hide, you're going to get popped because someone else is moving behind you, left or right flanking you or anything like that. So you got to keep your head swivel technically, but people play differently as well. Another thing I found is the game it's quite a bit weird, because you can shoot someone and you'll hit them, but then they'll shoot you back and then they'll kill you, but you've like sort of like aimed higher than them. It's kind of weird because sometimes your shots will come off and other times they won't, so it's like a 50-50. So you can play against, what I find is you can play against really good players. There's been top 10 players mentioned before who are on this game, but you can get easily get kills on them as well. Not everything goes with you, and sometimes it goes against you as well. So sometimes you can run into someone, fire a shot off, and you don't kill him. He'll fire a shot off and he'll get you. That seems to happen quite a lot. A little bit frustrating in the game, but it adds to it, because everyone's not first person shoot is always killing type of thing, so that's quite good. I've also found a little bit of lag in the game. Some people's ping times are rather high, and you shoot them and they're sort of like still facing away, but they're actually looking at you. But you do get that in most games anyway, so not too worried. I just imagine that they'll pretty much crush that. That's why this is a bit of game to iron out all like the bugs type of things like that. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is going to leave you with the last 5 minutes to watch the gameplay and watch me become top player. And what I'll do is I'll see you at the end. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, leave a rating, and remember to subscribe to get my latest videos. See you next time.